and of course we are tracking that weather impact alert for you. Anthony Copeland, you've been busy over there in the Weather Center, and now we're talking more snow, rain.
I know.
It's like all the things we're dealing with right now. But right, it's typical end of the year going into December. Weather.
Exactly. I know we've been mashing the gas when it comes to the alerts. A lot of people hitting the roads, but this is late November, Thanksgiving. We have a couple more holidays to look forward to. This is what you want, right? You want the snow on the ground along with the Christmas decorations. Just gives you all the fuzzies. But yeah, in between then and now, you know, I got to be the source of information when it comes to those alerts. Right now, things are quieting down across downtown. We've just been hit with a quick hit of some moderate rainfall that came down pretty aggressively, briefly. 36 degrees, temperatures will be falling. So this is the warmest part of the forecast. We hit our overall high temperature around 39, 40 degrees over the past couple of hours. So this cold front will keep the west winds in place right now. Right now sustained at around southwest at around 20 to 25 miles an hour. Feel like number of 24. You need to dress for the low 20s, upper teens throughout the day. So this rain is getting out of here, but this is just a classic case of elevation in interior portions of Geauga County. So rain in many locations, but radar is doing its best depicting where we could see some wet snow mixing in, but I don't think we're seeing any major problems on the roads due to the overall temperature profile well above the freezing marks. Rain as far east as Ashtabula, right along I-90, so some damp conditions. Right now, this live look at I-271 at White Road on the east side. Yeah, the rain is coming down steady and pretty much zapping away at any lingering snow we had on the roads, especially on the grassy surfaces here. So temperatures will continue to fall and gusty winds, it will be pushing all the rain out of here. So we'll catch a break from the precipitation throughout the late morning and early afternoon. Meanwhile, the biggest thing on the docket today will be the gusty winds blowing in and wrapping in the cold Arctic air. We have gusts at 40 from Burke, gusts at 36 from Elyria, upper 30 gusts from Worcester. Again, gusts at around 30 to 40 miles an hour. So we're still looking at this impact. It was more for the wintry mix throughout the pre-dawn hours. Now we'll catch a break. Just paying attention to the gusty winds. Will feel like temperatures in the teens if you have plans to head out to the Browns game, doing some tailgating. Your National Design Bar Hourly forecast will continue to show those gusty winds throughout the day. Will feel like numbers in the teens. This is 5 o'clock. Winds will be veering from the west and eventually from the northwest, but holding steady. They could establish and trigger some lake effect snow, mainly targeting our primary snow belt areas for this afternoon and evening. Winds switch from the northwest, and that's going to pull in this scattered band for later on this evening. This little incident of episode of lake effect snow could lay down upwards to a dusting, maybe an inch and a half for our interior snow belt areas for tomorrow morning. So some minor impacts with that. Some could be waking up to sunny skies. It's going to be a cold start, mid to upper 20s for tomorrow morning. Clouds roll back in for tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow, treat that as like the buffer zone before we reload on more widespread snow late Monday. I'm thinking getting closer to midnight Tuesday with widespread snow chances. Accumulation and the speed of this storm is still the biggest question mark. And this is not going to be a classic storm system that zips across west coast to east coast. Here's the northern branch of the storm that will give us a reinforcing shot of cold air. Meanwhile, it's going to do its little tandem thing with some Pacific moisture to switch things over to water vapor. You can just see how this moisture plume is coming all the way from the Mexican plateau, from the Pacific coast, and it's going to be merging with this disturbance. So we have to wait to see how all that develops with the big picture forecast. Unfortunately, we're going to have a short window for that. Notice how things kind of converge right on top of the Ohio Valley, and that's going to give us more of an idea of the speed of this storm, how much snow we're talking about, the certainty we will be on the north side of this. So this is going to be an all snow event for all of the Buckeye State. It's all according to the speed and how much snow and how much moisture we can pick up from the Pacific to give us a little bit more insight of how much snow we're looking at. This is our most aggressive model. I showed this earlier. Our NAM model, North American computer model, showing a heavy stripe of 5 to possibly 6+ inches of snow. going through Tuesday. That's the most aggressive model. Our European computer model, the most conservative, showing just simply 1 to 2 inches to Tuesday. This is our in-house model, a similar depiction to the Euro model, showing 1 to 3 inches going through Tuesday. One thing is for sure, we will have widespread snow on the way for Tuesday. Therefore, we will continue with that weather impact alert Tuesday morning because all models are still showing we will have some widespread snow for all of northern Ohio. How much snow? Stay tuned for that. And then as we go throughout your work week with your New Home Mortgage 10-day outlook, low 30s, more snow to come by late week. Stick around, more news and sports coming up.